The executive governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has announced the procurement of a 10% equity stake for the state in a proposed 100 megawatts power plant as he received the managing director and chief executive of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, Mr. Olusegun Alebiosu, and the managing director and chief executive officer of Yangshu Communication Clean Energy Technology, CCETC, Mr. D. Jawi, at the Edo State Government House in Benin City. Speaking at the high-powered meeting alongside top government officials, Governor Okpebholo said the new agreement will be of benefit as it will be able to generate revenue, create job opportunities, and guarantee improved electricity supply as he disclosed his administration's efforts to strengthen partnerships between investors and the state government.
It is clear with the testimony of today that we are already looking up to 100 megawatts coming up soon, probably in November, right? I'm happy that it's happening in my time. And also, regretfully, the Oshomo power plant never belongs to Edo State. And I try to see that we prevail so that the unfortunate will not happen. But even when we try, I think the nominal partner that is based here was not ready to play the ball according to the rule. Well, the Chinese said, no, we can't continue like this. We have to set up a new one. That is the 100 new megawatts that we are seeing that is coming up in November. Yes, we agreed. I said, don't do partnership with individual anymore, directly with government. To me, Edo State does not have money to invest into this power plant. But we have land. We provide you with security to see that you strive. Then we agree on these things. By the time we started, I also told them, look, we cannot just give you our land, but we have to be part owners too. They agreed 10% equity to Edo State. So that is where we are, and that is the agreement we are going to sign today.
The managing director of First Bank of Nigeria Limited, Mr. Olusegun Alebiosu, commended Governor Okpebholo for his transformative efforts as he declared the willingness of the bank to back investments capable of driving economic development in Edo State.
You know, the last time we were quoting the governor to say, come and see road, and people are saying practical road, right? Across Edo State, and people are saying yes, the governor is performing. So the government is performing. It's always good that it's where there's sugar that ants go to. So where you see where demand is working, and so okay, let's see how we also support demand that is working so that we can continue transformation that we're seeing. Part of what we believe will be strong economic development and transformation of Edo State. There is 100 megawatts electricity in Ulugu. That's fired, and that with Benin being a nodal city, and development are going to see around here will be tremendous. Again, these guys are the people that produce power. You know, along that Lagos-Ibadan expressway, they have about 200 megawatts in that zone. Then they have distribution network from Mowe straight to Shagam to Ugere. So they're part of Ugere, but they have to perform across that. They're also the one that supply power now to Okpebholo. That gateway airport. Yes, Ogun Airport. So they want to produce power for it. They've taken over the government house in Abeokuta again, producing power for that. So they are likely to partner on many other power plants that they know among them. So we got to know that they use German engine. But I do note that, Governor, you brought out the issue that Edo State will have share in that power plant, which I took up with the chairman. He would have been here today, but in China. I took it up with him and I said, yes, the governor has spoken with me on this. You are my customer, and I know that what the governor is saying makes a lot of sense. I'm not going to argue. So that 10% must be in place. I mean, because again, infrastructure, the land, people, and all that. Again, as part of also.
The Edo State Commissioner for Power, Honorable Paul Ehige Usembo, also commended the governor for his commitment to strengthening the state's energy sector, stating that the project was a worthwhile venture to embark on for economic development.
I've been on a long journey on this. From inception
from the groundbreaking ceremony, His Excellency called me and mandated that we look into this project and ensure it's due for commissioning. And that for the purpose of practical governance and ensuring that there is no repetition of what transpired last year, at the last quarter to be precise, when there was a power cut in the state, and what measures should be taken. And I dropped some reforms which I presented to him, and he duly approved. And part of those reforms was that in respect of public utility, to ensure that every citizen of Edo State benefits from projects that cut across public utility, that the state must have a stake. And that stake aids in management and control of these infrastructures and initiatives in the state outside the Edo State Electricity Commission, which will also be there to guide in terms of regulation. Thankfully and graciously today, we have gotten to that point where we have a stake and they are 100 megawatts. I completely commend Your Excellency, Senator Okpebholo, commend the CCTC, our development partners for this, and this is the way and direction we are moving towards.
Olumide Abiodun Mudashiru, reporting for PFM Global News.